I want security along.
You're saying that you're 100% better. Are you going to surprise him like Jose Aldo to Navarro?
Yeah, that's the plan. You know, I feel like we have a great game plan. You know, like I said, I feel like I've improved a ton. So, yeah, the goal is to go out there and surprise everybody.
Do you still think that he's a loser?
Like, against me? Yeah, he's going to lose.
Chad, on the mental side, what has changed in this almost 3 years that you fought Aldo?
I just feel like, you know, I think the major improvements in my game have really upped my confidence. You know, I just feel so much more comfortable getting in the octagon now. You know, like I said, there was big holes in my game the first time we fought. There was areas that I wasn't comfortable, and you know, that makes it tough to be a champion when you're not comfortable in all areas. So I feel like I've closed those gaps, and it's time to do it.
Aldo has always had very strong first, second, and third rounds, and he tends to fade a little on the fight. Do you want to explore that, or do you want to go right from the get-go?
I'm definitely going to be in his face from the get-go. You know, this is a fight. This is a war. You know, this is something that's made personal at this point, and you know, it's not about just the title. It's about redemption and payback. And you know, this is my time. It's my time to be a king.
Can you describe the pressure of fighting Brazil?
Honestly, there isn't much pressure. The first time I fought, there was a lot of pressure. It was the first time I'd ever, you know, flown across the seas and fought someone in their hometown that wasn't in the United States. And you know, I only had 2 fights in the UFC before that, so all this stuff was pretty new for me. You know, it's been 2.5 years now. You know, I've learned so much since then. I feel like I've just matured a lot as a person and as a fighter, and just kind of figured the system out. So for me, this is, you know, nothing new. You know, the chance and all this stuff, you're gonna die. It's, you know, like I said, I hear that stuff in Vegas every time I go to a fight now. So it's nothing new to me. I'm ready for it.
What's the feeling like this time versus last time? Compare how you feel.
Yeah, I feel, like I said, I feel so much more confident, and I think that is just because of the learning experience from the first one. You know, this is the only time anyone's been able to fight Jose a second time in the UFC, and you know, I feel like a lot of the times guys, you know, come into that fight pretty intimidated, you know, and I've gotten in there, I felt his speed, I felt his power, I felt his size, and I truly believe I can beat this guy.
I see a lot of people picking you too. I mean, it's the first time around people thought, he'll give him a good fight, but this isn't his time. Now it seems like a lot of people, why do you think that is? You
know, like I said, I had huge holes in my games. There was still a lot of learning to do. I was pretty raw the first time we fought, and it's, you know, it's obvious to people that know mixed martial arts. And so, you know, like I said, I feel like I've closed the gaps on those holes, and it's made my confidence get, you know, a lot bigger, and I feel more comfortable getting in there and doing it. So I think people are just starting to realize that.
It's frustrating that Conor McGregor is going to be here. It seems like there's a guy that's going to take some of your spotlight.
It's not frustrating he's going to be here. I mean, it's something I expected. The guy's got a huge hype train. He's you know, talking his way all the way up to the top. So, I mean, he can sit there and watch. I'm going to, you know, get in there, I'm going to win, and I'm going to whoop that dude's ass next.
This time your meet with Aldo was more relaxed.
Yeah, I mean, there's a time and a place to fight, and right now isn't it. So, you know, I'm not going to disrespect you guys. I'm not going to disrespect the fans. You know, I've prepared too hard for this to blow something right now. So, I'm ready for the octagon on Saturday.
Chad, you understand what the crowd was saying for you?
Oh, yeah. It's something I've heard many times now.
Chad,
use it too.
Yeah.
If you can take him down, are you confident that you can strike with him for 5 rounds?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm fine no matter where this fight stays, you know. Obviously, I'm going to be looking to get it to the ground, but I'm not going to be forcing anything, you know. I'm going to be using my striking as my setups. I feel comfortable getting there and striking with Jose.
You mentioned that Conor's talking his way into a title shot. Do you think he should be next, or do you think it should be that Cup Frankie winner?
I mean, obviously, in the fight world, I think it should be the winner of the two, but in the entertainment world, he's getting it next, you know. He's bringing in, you know, big bucks for the UFC. He's selling fights. He's good at it. You know, and that's just the way it goes. I've learned that over the years. So.
It sounds like you don't have hatred for him, even though he kind of, you know, he was kind of out of line, I think, the other day when he was talking trash.
Oh, of course, but I mean, he's always out of line. This is something, you know, I'm just kind of getting used to it, I guess. In my mind, I'm so focused on Jose. It's, you know, I'm not going to be upset and cry over it right now. You know, he's the type of guy that when it's time, I'm going to whoop his ass, and I know it. So, he can keep talking. It's going to bring more dollars to my bank account. So keep it up, buddy.
Okay, guys.